Good morning. Hope you're feeling well in all ways, in every single way possible. I still can't get that upper hand, and it's like I've hit a plateau or something, and I just can't seem to get the upper hand. And I'm at the point where I'm scared to keep trying because I've got so much stuff in me floating around right in my body and my blood and my tissues and my bones and just everything. I mean, the very thought of it is just horrid. And it is not about self pity. It is about awareness, and I mean that. It is all about awareness. And I am not trying to be a star. That is, I've heard that before, and it is the most ignorant thing to say to somebody. I mean, people are just, they can be so hurtful. I've had friends unfriend me on Facebook for no reason and then turn around and lie about it. People from the church. I mean, what you don't see would just blow your mind. It really would. And the only way that you can see something like this is to be in these shoes. So, I try to keep myself as happy as I can. And well, people get tired of hearing about this. That I don't ever get tired about talking about because it's just what I am into right now. And I have always loved to read. And I ran out of books one day. And so I read the Bible because that was the only book I hadn't read. And well, let me show you what I read because it's not just the Bible, it is a huge book. Look at that. It's big. Look how big that is. I have read this book 3 times. And not only that, but let me show you something. Let me just show you something. I have also, this is not about vanity. Now, if you consider it to be, then just stop the video right now, please. I've read this too, and this is also in that. This is the Book of Mormon, and it backs the Bible up. And I don't care what people think, I love to read, and I don't see anything wrong at all with reading these things. But I've been told all kinds of crazy things. You wouldn't even believe it. Read this book instead, because this book is, it's about the Bible. There is no replacement for this book. I've read this one too, the whole thing, and I've also read this, the whole thing. This is the Jehovah's Witness version, and I love to read, and nothing is going to stop that. Nothing. And one thing that I've learned from this is this whole experience is this and this and and all of this has saved my life, and I am not playing. It has saved me. And call me a Bible thumper, because by now I will thump you in the head with it. If you call me a Bible thumper, I'll do it. Because, I'm just at that point where, what's wrong with reading the Bible? especially if you're a Christian. Why do people question what I do? Especially when I'm doing what is right. Now, does that make you mad or what? Why? Yes, I will now thump you in the head because it's stupid. And nothing will take that from me. You can't. You just can't. You will never, ever, because in these books, all of them, there are rules to follow. And there's only 10 of them. And then Jesus later made it into 2 simple rules. And that is to love God above anything else. And also, it is to love your neighbor every bit as much as yourself, if not more. And you're supposed to love them more than yourself. And at churches, it is not about performance. It is not, because anyone who knows me from church knows that I will hide when I sing. It is not about that at all. But, this is passion, you see. And, you can call me whatever you want. You can call me a religious fanatic. You can call me whatever. And that is not going to stop what I'm doing. You cannot make me stop. Period. Because this is what I need right now. And period. So yes, I will thump you in the head with it. I will thump you so hard you have no idea. And I will defend this. And I will defend this. And I will defend this. And I also will defend this. And, all the times that people have downed me for this, I can't believe it. And you wouldn't believe it either. When a spiritual being that made you just asks you to read their word and make a choice, it's simple. It is simple. And to see people I'm not talking about my church. I love my church and I love the people in it, and every time you guys unfriend me, you have no idea how much it hurts. You have no idea. I get suicidal over it. And it's just the way it is. And if you can't accept it, then please get away from me. Get away from me if that's how it truly is. I want you to be real with me. So don't be fake about it. This is not about pity. And it is not about me. It is about everybody. And when are we going to wake up and just learn that it's 2 rules? It's 10 rules simplified to 2 rules. And we can't even get that straight. And I'm a limey, and I get it. What? That is crazy, too. So every time somebody calls me crazy because I have Lyme, y'all are looking crazy as can be to me. Especially when I see that going on. Especially when I've been down for reading good things. What is going on? Clearly, we are in Revelations right now. And nobody will even open up a book and read it. It just, it's passion. And it's love. And it teaches you everything you need to know in order to be a happy person. and how to not even have to deal with some of the stuff that we're dealing with. And everybody rejects it, but they go to church. That is something I will never understand. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad at all. It's it's just I don't understand. Just like you probably don't understand me. It goes both ways. And if I want to read the Bible, I'm gonna read it. If I want to read the Book of Mormon, I'm gonna read it. If I want to read Doctrine and Covenants, I am going to read it. If I want to read different translations of the Bible, I'm going to do it because, that's what I want to do. And you're not going to stop me. That is one thing for sure. You will never stop me. Nobody will. Even when I'm dead, I'm going to be reading that book. I promise. I want you to have a good day because really, I don't know what kind of day I'm having right now. I'm just lost. So, it is time to hit the book and read because there is so much value I can't even tell you. And it's being ignored. I mean, everything good is just being ignored these days. I don't get it. And it is not about, oh, I am pompous and I read the Bible and I read this and I read that. People who think that way, it is a huge reflection on how they think. And you're really telling on yourself when you say these things. It's ridiculous. And, I'm not trying to be hurtful at all. If you had any clue how many people have hurt me on Facebook alone, well, you probably wouldn't even care. That's been my experience. The bishop of my church. What is going on? These people told me that they love me, and I believed them, and I still do. But I cannot believe how many friends I have lost when I've needed you guys the most, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad at all. I know that I am a big burden. I know it. And how much more do I appreciate you for staying here with me through the most awful time that I could think of. The value of that, it cannot ever be replaced. It can't. And I'm sorry if you don't understand. I'm trying as best as I can to just communicate. And if you don't understand, I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. But I'm making sense to me. And I'm making sense to God too. Anyway, I love you. I love you so much. You don't even know. I've tried to protect you. I have tried to tell everybody. And all I get in return is she's paranoid. She's bad. And stop it. We don't need this. We really don't need this. What we need your support. And I am so grateful for the people who have been there and have supported me when I know I'm worthless. And, I shouldn't say things like that, but it's true. People have proven it to me my whole life. And that's all. That's all. I need to read. That will bring me so much peace. You have no idea. I love you. And I want you to have a good day.